pay coaches, trainers, and high-level consultants. And if you're struggling trying to get your business running to hitting the next 5 figures, 6 figures, or even 7 figures, then this video is for you. Now, my name is Andrew, and I have been helping entrepreneurs starting up from 0 all the way to 10K per month, 6 figures, and also 7 figures and beyond. All right, here showing some of the testimonials and results that I've achieved for my clients so that you know that I'm not fluff. And this client here generated 47K plus with just 10K plus worth of ad spend, 4.7 times ROES, right? Return on advertisement spend. And right now, right, we're here in August, and actually we have spent and we have done 2 of these already. And actually right now the revenue is double already. So we're actually on track, right, to hitting 6 figures within just a span of 3 months, right? And we're well on the way, right, doing this over and over again, the same process that I'm going to teach you in this video. We're actually hitting on a 7 figures run rate already. Right, some passion-based entrepreneurs that I help, baking coach, health coach, right? So this baking coach, right, when I first started and talked to her, right, she was struggling trying to get sign up for her baking workshops. Right now, right, working together with her for years already, right? She's even as a baking coach, right, she has hit high 6 figures and also on a good run rate to 7 figures as well. Some other coaches as well in the life and relationship coaching and Japanese language coaching, right? When they started, right, they started from 0. And I want to see on this client here, a life and relationship coaching with tarot reading, right? She has actually hit over 10K plus worth of revenue consistently, 5 figures every single month. And what's cool about this is I taught her organic strategies, which I'm going to teach you in this video, right? And she has gotten over 4,000 plus followers, and she's getting TikTok followers every single day, and at the same time getting TikTok and getting clients from all these different social media channels as well. Right, some other clients as well here launching the webinar system, and within just 3 short months, we generated 60K worth of revenue. Right now we have 70K plus or even 100K plus worth of revenue already. We are in high 6 figures already, and also on a good run rate to 7 figures. Right, some other clients that I serve as well. Right, and personally for myself, doing the same system, which I actually taught my clients and implement for them. I hit 6 figures within a few spans of months. Now I'm on track to really going to 7 figures as well. Right, these are some of the screenshots of the payment that people have paid me. Right, you can see $1,500, $2,500, $5,000, $6,500, $1,900, $3,000, and I literally have a lot of these on my dashboard. All right, so the reason I'm sharing with you is because to share with you the things that I've been working, and I'm going to share with you in this video, right, this powerful blueprint that I've created and have launched this for all my other clients. This I call the 7 figures passion-based business blueprint, and this has contributed to the results that I've created for my clients. And I actually separate it down to 3 portions. And a lot of people, when they start digital marketing, internet marketing to really find leads, right, they start with this shiny tool, right? The AI thing, the marketing funnel, what is the new organic marketing strategy and whatnot. But honestly, right, if you have already a good offer and a proven offer that can actually scale already, right, I recommend still going back to this thing I call it the top rung, right? There's 3 rungs: top rung, middle rung, and bottom rung. Right, top rung is getting clarity, product, and market fit. So what I always do for my clients is that I tell them, hey, if you're putting something on social media, if you're running ads, right, and you're not getting the results, probably you need to look at your messaging, get your product market fit. And probably, like I mentioned again, people who are on a good run rate, right, who have a proven offer, it's always good to revisit back and look at your product market fit, to do an analysis so that you can be sharper. And once you do that, right, your conversions will go way higher, and we start posting content, running ads, right, you start working all for you. And it's because, right, it's important we need to look at the first round, right, getting clarity of your product market fit. Right, so let's start with you, right? You, which is the product, our services, and the market demand, our future customers. Like you always hear this thing called the dream customers, right? And this is really important for you to understand how well you can actually do a product market fit that's unique to the market, right? And number 1, understand you and your market to craft a unique selling point. Now, I always start with this, and I believe that it's super powerful. I always ask this question to my clients: who are you, right? Like, what's your story? You know, people in the market say there's always different competitors, right? They say, hey, there's competitor A, competitor B. And when you start putting contents out there, you see, hey, it doesn't work out. And it's because, right, there's too much competitors and you're doing the same thing with other people. What separates you from other people, right? What's your unique selling point? So this is the way. One part of it is finding who are you, right? Your story, what led you to who you are? Why do you start what you do? What are the struggles you did before? What worked out for you? And of course, I always want to look at your purpose, right? We want to really connect as humans, and don't really want to share like like people don't care who we are, right? People only want to know what we do for them. I'll touch upon that later, but really, what's your purpose, right? Sharing with people that I'm human, right? To resonate them with them. You know, at the end of the day, people buy people, right? So this is you gotta ask questions such as this, or who are you? So let me give you an example, right? Let's say you're in number one. Let's do an annotation here. Number one, right? Let's say you are a business owner. Business owner, you know, after your work schedule, you came back out of your office, right? You're feeling very, very sore. So the problem is you're feeling very sore, right? Sore. Right? Because the other day before, right, you actually went to work out. So your body, your muscles are starting to ache. And you being a high entrepreneur on a high level, then you want to recover your body fast, right? Like you're feeling sluggish right now, then you don't feel good. And the next, right, you want to engage a service, right? You know, and maybe you want to go to massage, right? Massage business, right? So you go to the shopping mall, you saw that there's two business out there in front of you, right? Two businesses, two competitors, right? Both doing the same service in the massage, and both of their pricings are the same. So now, right now, you're stuck. Don't know who to go to, right? So what do you think? What will happen, right? You probably, you know, think which should I go to? But what if, right? I tell you, there's one business, right? One competitor, right? Having a story, a mission, and a purpose, right? Let me give you this example. So let's say this massage business, right? Has a story like this. Their brand storyboard is something like this. Hey, my name is Jia Ming, and I'm a professional athlete, right? I used to struggle with you know, juggling work, my professional work, and also my professional athlete life. And I need to recover very fast because I need to be on top of my game. And you know, wanting to win in the professional services in terms of my career and also the athlete space, right? And I scoured around the world, right, to find really, really unique techniques, right, and it really helped me to really recover my muscle fast. And once I recover faster, right, I can really get back to the work-life balance that I really want. You know, my performance has peaked in terms of the work and also in terms of my athletic performance, right? So this is the story. So right now, right, you're the person, right, you're a business owner, you are sore in your muscles, and you're looking for a massage business. So like there's two massages businesses presented in front of you. Which one will you likely take? Right? It's very obvious because it resonated, right? Resonated to our story, right? The story of a person, right? I shared with you the struggle with this person resonated to me as a business owner, right? That this person want to juggle between work-life balance, you know, the athletic life and also their professional life. So sharing with them, right, that I'm actually human. My name is Jia Ming, like very typical name, right, to really resonate to people and to really separate yourself from other competitors, right? So this is a part of who are you, what's your identity, and what's your struggles before. And that's really, really powerful, guys. Right. So definitely number one, finding who you are. With this example here, you can also have some ideas, right, to recraft to the market already. Right. Next, still about you, the product, like the three big core markets, right? What are the three big core markets? Health, wealth, and relationship. Now, you gotta ask yourself this question: which niche do you fall under, right? So let's say you are a financial, let's say you are a financial planner, right? Selling a pregnancy plan to people. What do you think falls under? Probably it falls under health, wealth, and it's also probably falling under relationship. Now, depending on how I want to actually spread my message to the market, right? So let's say I want to target people who are in the relationship. Like I'll write something like this: Hey, hey fathers, like your wife is pregnant now, and you really want to protect and the love of your life. You don't know what will happen during the labor times, and it's really, really not say bad, but you won't want things to go wrong, right? And thus, right, with this pregnancy plan that I can actually help you safeguard your family in your future. So I'm talking more of the relationship, right? So you gotta know what kind of core market it is in terms of who are you selling to. Your customer avatar, which I'll touch on later, and on your future customer on the market demand phase, right? So now the three big core markets: health, wealth, relationship. Now the earlier example where I shared with you the massage business, right? Give you the thing, what business are they in, right? Of course, first and foremost, let's take a dive into who are our target audience, right? Which is our customers. Our customers is a business owner, right? And really want to juggle a work-life balance, right? And this person probably is a high achiever, right? So I'm targeting, right? What do you think? Which area which three big core markets I'm actually targeting? Of course, I'm actually targeting the wealth market, but not the health market. right? Because I'm not suffering with like broken bones or whatever, which is related to health, right? But for me, right, I'm hyperactive. I'm a high achiever entrepreneur, right? I want to be on top of my game in my athletic performance, and also at the same time, right, on top of my game in terms of my business. So we're targeting people in the wealth area, in the business owners in a massage business. So right, you look at this on a bigger level. Who are you targeting? A niche, right? What's your three big core market? Okay, next, right? Going to what's your expertise? Who do you help, right? What is it you do to help people? And the before or after or results oriented, right? Personally, for myself, I'm a lead generation digital marketing coach, and I help coaches and trainers and consultants to really hit the 6 or 7 figures with their passion-based business. So what is it you help people? Like, what's your expertise? Is it to help people to go through depression in terms of the relationship, or is it you're a marriage coach, right? Really helping couples in the relationship niche, or maybe you're in the health sector, helping people to lose weight so they can look and feel better and they lower their cholesterol level and whatnot. So what is it your expertise is? I'm sure you have already figured it out. And I shall continue to the next one. Right. So what's unique about you, right? Do you have a proprietary system, or what do you offer differently versus your competitors? So again, back to the example of the same massage business, right? Massage business A, massage business B. So let's give an example of the massage business, right? There's competitor A, and also competitor B, right? Competitor A is a very, very normal massage, right? Competitor B, right, is a massage with athletic performance, and fast recovery, right? So look at this at an angle. What's unique about a business B, right? You have all of this, right? I'm looking for a massage. They're paying the same price, right? Same business, same kind of services, and I'm getting so much more with this proprietary system. So this separates yourself from other people, and people will most likely to engage you with this unique selling point that fast recovery is what I want, right? So and of course your story, your brand message is it makes combining all of this, right, makes it so unique that people like, hey, they want to check you out. All right, and this is how you separate yourself. Of course, at the end is what's your offer, right? Do you offer high ticket offer? And I always tell my clients this: if you're advertising or you're doing something in terms of social media, right? If you don't have already a high ticket offer, meaning costing thousands of dollars, I'm sure you really need to craft one, because after spending so much time and effort doing the organic strategies, running ads to get people to buy your small ticket items, right? It's not worth your time at all, right? So what you gotta do is craft a unique package, right? So to give an example of the massage business once again, let's say this client comes in, who is having back pain, right? So this person probably need to come back a lot of times, right? So every time they come in, maybe they are a one-off business, like $60. But can you offer, right, a package pricing, right, to really give value? Of course, the package pricing can be a bit cheaper if you buy the whole package right now. And but I mean, ultimately helping and diagnosing that you need all this package rather than you keep coming back, right, paying much more money, right? Can you create a package offer, a high ticket offer, right, to sell people, right? So example, you have 10 clients every single day, right? And if you're selling a $60 versus a package deal of $500, right? What's the difference here, right? Every single day you're getting $600 here, and every single day, right, you're getting $5,000 here, right? So this is different, right? High ticket offer. This cash flow is king, right? So with this amount of money, you can basically scale and grow your company, right? You can start hiring people to really to really do the fulfillment and whatnot. And this is really important, high ticket services. And that's what make entrepreneurs to succeed and in the big game of business, right? All right. So with this, right, this is all about you, your product, understanding yourself so you can craft something unique to the market. And like now, let's go into the market, right? That's where, right, you can actually find your dream customers, and that's where you can actually find the demand there, right? So I always like to first, right, qualify who you want to serve, right? You cannot serve everyone, right? If a business tells you that I want to serve everyone, you probably need to run away, right? Because they are not niche down, and if you're serving everyone, right, you're serving no one. Getting niche is the key, and once you get niche and you have a unique selling point of a unique angle, right, you can actually attract clients in the blue ocean, right? Even in the same niche. I share with you the 3 core markets. You can basically look at these different 3 core markets and who you want to serve, right? So first and foremost, what is their avatar? What age group are they usually in? What are their struggles, and what led them to the pain? So to give an example of maybe I'm in the exercise business. I'm in the coaching, training, exercising in the gym, right? So if I'm targeting people who are 60 versus targeting people up in the 30s, right, the messaging is so much more different, right? One age group is 60, one age group is 30. So if I'm targeting people who are in the 30s, right, I will say high intensity training, that gets you the results, that get you ripped and lean really, really fast and having the six packs. But if I'm telling people in the 60s, right, using the same message, right, it wouldn't really work. So like probably the market size is so much smaller. I wouldn't say it wouldn't work totally. But let's give an example, right? People in their 30s, people in their 60s, right? So if you're HIIT, right? Of course, look at it. Which one definitely have more market demand? Definitely the 30s, right? So of course, if I were to sell this HIT to 60s, right, it maybe just a small percentage, and the market size isn't huge. And you want to consider whether really serve this niche. If your main target audience, right, in your product and services is really helping these people, you gotta know what's the messaging. So probably if I'm targeting people who are in the 60s, I'll say something like this, right? 10 minutes a day, workout, can burn fats, just 3 times per week, right? So this is so much more easier, and I can burn fats. That's the result that these people in the 60s they want. Maybe they want to burn fats, maybe they also want to gain some muscles, right? So this is the messaging out there. Rather than HIIT, this messaging here down below will resonate more to the 60s. Yeah, makes sense, right? So what are they like, right? Their behaviors, how do they react? What's their problem, right? The problem is they feel sluggish and they really want to find some solutions that's really fast and doesn't take too much time, right? What are their struggles and pain? Maybe they have back pain, maybe they have knee pain, or maybe in my entrepreneurship journey, I'm struggling with trying to get leads, or I'm trying to have this clarity, right? To really structure my product and services to really reach the market, right? So once you know all of these, right, you basically know how you can help them, right? What help are they seeking? What's holding and stopping them back, and what their status like? So like really putting a sharper message out there, right, that's unique. At the same time, sharing a unique offer, so that to attract people, right? So this is number one. Top run, getting clarity, product, and market fit. So once you have clarity, right, it's then when you can start the heavy lifting, which is getting leads and nurturing them. This portion is very intense and very exciting because this is where all the heavy lifting gets done. The marketing funnels, the organic marketing strategies, the copywriting, the videos, and all these strategies comes in play here. But without figuring this first, right, basically if you're putting stuff out, right, it wouldn't work out as well, right? So what I always tell my clients, right, after that, here, right, you basically need leads, right? So once with a message, the next thing you gotta get leads. There's two strategies that I tell my clients. There's organic strategies and also paid ads strategy, right? In my own opinion, right, mixing these two together is very, very powerful, right? So let me first touch on organic strategies, right? So depending on what you do, right? Maybe you are at you're at maybe 0 to just starting up 0 to 30K. What you gotta focus on, right? Is first find your voice, right? Which is done on top on the first round. Right, so understanding your dream audience, and next right is putting in the reps, right? You gotta put more content out there, which is more quality, right? Than quantity. So of course, now that you know your clients really well, you can write better posts as well to really resonate to people, right? If you're at 30 to 90K, do more volume, more organic content posting on different platforms, and sharing really much more value rather than doing all the reps, right? Like posting, right? You gotta do it in a more quality way so that people, right, starts reading and people starts getting you get people's attention. Now, if you're on track to 100K per month, right, what I would really like to do is going omnipresence. There's different channels, right, and you really need to start hiring a content team, right? Doing this is the way to actually scale your business organically, right? So at the start, right, of course, like I mentioned, 0 to 30K, right, it's really understanding this one message, right? Of course, what the different placement. I like to do this and focus on this thing called community funnel. Basically, in short, right, layman terms, it's basically bringing people to a private group, right, where you can actually start engaging them. Right, this private group gives so much value. Every time you start creating content, right, I would recommend 5 posts a week, every single day, right? So maybe you can Monday you post, Tuesday you don't post, Wednesday you post, like in between toggle. But I think if you want to post on Saturdays and Sundays as well, it's good. Definitely post on stories, right? There's this Facebook stories, IG stories, right? People will actually binge watch them, right? And if you are and I always recommend doing videos such as these so people can feel and understand who you are, what you do on a human level. They can feel your energy and see how you talk, right? So in a much more authentic way, right? Of course, there's email list, which I'll share with you later. Right? What are the things you can post, right? I have this strategy of going it this way, and you can alternate between these different strategies, which is the teach strategy, right? You know, the hat where you're wearing this hat of a teacher, right? You're teaching people, start writing on whiteboard and stuff like that. That's teaching, right? What is the things that you want to teach people? What is the strategy? Give value, right? So always when you start writing teaching content, right, having deep connection with people is important, right? You want to be a painkiller and not a vitamin, because right, if you're in business, right, let's say I'm having pain, and back to the business again, right? If business is saying that I can go to engage you as a service provider, right, and it can help me improve on my condition, right, versus if I go to a business, right, same business, but the message is I can help you to get rid of pain. Yeah, which one is more powerful? I want to get rid of pain. I don't have an improvement. So always go for the painkiller, not a vitamin, right? What's the solution that you provide to people that can cure them? Right? Share with people, right? This is a human hat on, right? Not teaching hat, but not business related, like really showing you the human side of self. Like what are the things that you're doing in terms of your life, your authentic self, your hobbies and whatnot. You know, you see, people buy people, right? So it's really important to really show the side of you, right? Whereby like what are the things you do, you know, do you go to the gym? You know, you can post stuff like that. You won't know, right, if your client actually goes to the gym, right? And really can share that with them on different levels. Maybe you like to go on a holiday trip, you can talk about that as well. So like people know that you're human, show the authentic side of itself, not just, you know, teaching is boring. Right, next, show, right? Show your client wins, client testimonials, right? Showcase the results and showcase your unique selling point, and also at the same time, right, showcase your process and your model. Right now, I'm showing you my model here, and this is the whole model that I actually teach my clients as well. So definitely, what's your model? Teach people, showcase your case studies and results we have shared with you earlier. What are the results that so people know, right? That you're an expert to look for, right? And actually at the same time, if they're interested, they can look deeper, right? Which is what you're currently doing now, finding who Andrew is about, right? Teaching about this model and really helping clients to scale from 0 to 5 to 6 or even 7 figures, right? Of course, give away assets, right? This is very important. Like people, you have so many people following you already, right? And you know, people don't dare to take the leap forward. So in order to get in exchange of their numbers, right? So let's say I'm actually on the Andrew already, right? But I want to have more information on him. I don't want to go to his high-end tickets coaching services yet. But what should I do, right? Giving away assets. So I can give away assets such as templates, you know, funnel templates that's scaled to 7 figures, the webinar templates, or even people who are struggling with finding this clarity, right? I can give all of them as a template. So it doesn't need so much more time. And in exchange for that, right, give me their lead information, their email address, their phone number, and their name as well. So I can really actually contact them, right, anytime I want, and I don't have to really scramble where my next leads and customer will be. And then now that I have a marketing database collected, right, it's really, really powerful using this strategy of a remarketing, right? I'll touch on that later on, right? So really, organic strategies recycle between these contents, and people will find, hey, this person is so unique, and this person resonates to me, and this person is showing results at the same time. But I feel that this person is authentic, and I really want to engage him. I want to look further and what does he really provide. I'm a business owner, and I've seen his content enough already to really engage him, right? So toggle between these, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So always toggle around, and you can always use content such as, you know, writing using Canva to create images, or using your own personal photos and doing some writing, some posting as well, which connects with all these different strategies as well, right? You can do in terms of the video as well, like mixing different creatives out there to really show people and really showcase like what you do, who you are, and what you stand for. Right, so this is about organic strategy, right? Like I mentioned, doing this at the start is a lot of heavy lifting, and but what's cool about this, right, is actually totally free. It just basically needs your time and some expertise, and to really sit down to write things out, right? And now I'm going to touch upon the ad strategy. So now, in my own opinion, right, personally, I think that ad strategy has been the most consistent in getting leads and customers. I've scaled companies to over 7 figures plus, and people who are just starting up to 5 figures and even 6 figures, right? And let's take it like that, right? Let's have a look at my screen. Number one, right? Let's say if I put $1 into to advertisement, and I'm getting back, right, $5 back. What is the return of ad spend, right? People call it ROAS, return of ad spend. Now it's 5 times, right? My ROAS is 5 times. So let's see. Now I know this number is consistent, right? What do I need to do? Right, so advertisers always tells you that I basically put all my money in. right? So this time around, I put $10 in. I'm actually getting back $50 because 5 times ROI, right? So this is the magic of advertising, guys. And this has literally scaled my company or personally to 6 figures plus, and my client's company to 6 even 7 figures and beyond, right? Of course, I started with helping them first, and now that I have this expertise to really help myself as well. Right, so what are things, where can I advertise, right? So I would like to focus on just one channel first, Facebook ads, IG ads, right? These two giants, these two businesses, right, Facebook and IG, is still very, although it has been around for very long, more than 10 years, or maybe even more, but it has still been very stable, right? In my own, it still has been very stable to getting in the leads fast, right? Of course, you can go to TikTok and even Google Ads as well. But my focus, right, is always like to go one channel first, right? So I always like to start with Facebook because it's actually a mature platform and a lot of people are in there already, right? So what are things you got to pull out, right? Of course, depending on where you are right now, if you're just starting out, right? First and foremost, right, the most important thing you want to know, right, is how much you want to spend. So I like to say around $500 to $1,000 and start to test things out. So once you have proven, right, that you have right? So once you've proven that you have a ROAS, right? ROAS, right? You're profitable already. You know it's 1 times, 2 times, or even more, right? Then you can start scaling things up already. So once this process is proven, right? You can basically start to scale, and that's where we hit your first 10K, right? If you don't if you haven't hit this 10K first, continue this first, right? To really sharpen the process, to really find a, like when you have a sale, right, of high ticket, right? And then you start seeing the return on ad spend. So once it makes sense, you can start scaling it. And that's where you can start scaling your ads, right? You just got to rinse and repeat. You can do it on a one-to-one, having an appointment, attracting people to your service such as these, right? Listening to your offer and whatnot. Or you can do it on a more scalable way, which is to do webinar, right? In my own opinion, again, right, one to many is still so much better in terms of scaling, right? If you're doing one to one, right, once you reach a certain level, you don't have so much time, right? Still, so rather than spending 2 hours for one of your time talking to prospect, right, you're doing a one to many, right? Sharing just a 2 hour, and at the end of the webinar, right, you have like maybe 100 people, and you know your conversion rates already, since you already done it on a proven one-to-one basis, and you can start to scale things up. You know, you can start to scale things up here, and that's where your company will start to grow to even $1 million with just this webinar alone, right? So once you have a proven process and a proven ROAS, you can basically start having the confidence, right, to really start advertising. But of course, at the start, right, always start small, right? Test things out first, right? This is by far the fastest way. And one of the things that you can advertise, right? Of course, lead magnets. So people don't know who you are, people don't care until you share with them valuable things such as, hey, I'm struggling in my business. I will teach you this 7-figure passion-based strategy to help you shortcut your success and to really find the clarity and really scale company, right, to 7 figures and beyond, and to create a fulfilling high-income passion-based business, right? So I'm going to share it in a form of a ebook, right? What are the strategies I'm teaching you? Am I teaching you strategy of webinar? Am I teaching you appointment strategies? Or am I teaching you how to actually create videos that to entice people, or maybe people who are struggling with sales, right? Can I share with you a script, right, to really get you more conversions and more appointments as well? So, right, so in your business, right, think of ways on what are the valuable things that can provide to people, right? To give a context and example earlier, right, I have a client in the financial advisory space. He's selling a pregnancy plan. So for new parents, right, they are worried. What like for me as a man, right? What should I do? What should I look for in terms of what the pricing in terms of public and private? So people who went through that stage really have done all the research, right? We can always give them in terms of this valuable ebook, right, to really share with people. And at the same time, when they get this ebook, right, in exchange, right, I start to get to remarket back to them my product and services already, right? They need a pregnancy plan and start enticing them with why it's important, right, to buy this pregnancy plan, right? You see how valuable this is, right? Also at the start, I always advertise with lead magnets, and lead magnets, all these are very cheap. You can advertise as low as $10 per lead, right? Getting information to exchange, to give their lead information, so you can always call them or maybe remarket back to them. And that's how you actually get leads, guys. Rather than you scrambling, looking and relying on referrals, right? You have consistent way to getting leads, right? You can do ebooks, right? You can give away templates and guides. I can give away this whole template to you later on if you guys want it. And yeah, so what are the different things I can give? You also can do a webinar training for free, like what's the results, right? I'm helping people and entrepreneurs to scale to 7 figures plus. right? So giving away free trainings, what I'm selling the idea of webinar. And maybe I'm selling this whole idea of this whole framework, right? Or what is it, right? What is it you're selling? You can do it on a training on a one-to-many basis, right? You can always start here, direct to one-to-many, which I recommend to really start to scale things up. Right? Is it a one-to-one free audit that you can help people who are looking for employment? I'm a career coach, right? I teach people on how to actually better your resume or how can you speak better and stuff like that. So maybe you can send yourself put your lead information in, put in your name, email address, phone number, and at the same time, right? I can give you a feedback. You can fill up this form. What's your name? What's your profession? What are you struggling with and whatnot? And once they submit this, right, I give them a free recorded audit of me, so I don't have to meet them. Right, so you get you're presenting your value to people, and you actually share with them, right, how you can help them improve and get them on a one-to-one call on Zoom or maybe meet in person, right? So to really help them ace their next interview and to have a high position as well, right? So this is so much more value to you. So always advertise. These are the lead magnets that you can start advertising. So once you collected all these leads already, right? Be it organic or be it advertisement, you can start actually marketing back to them. Right, you give so much more value to people. So let's say you have a new content, right, on teaching strategies, you can send email. You have new content on a show, you're doing a video recording, you can actually send to email. Right, so really to have so many touch points to really indoctrinate the idea in their minds, right, that hey, Andrew here is really to help people, or maybe XYZ or you is really helping people in terms of the content, in terms of the career, of their life coaching and whatnot, to really share with people, hey, I'm here to help. And this is so much more powerful, guys, than versus you, right, and other competitors who don't do this, right. You basically actually seeding, right, your customers to be your future customers, and that's how we actually get a scale company, right. Of course, once in a while, if you're running out of sales or maybe leads, right, you have their information, you can always call them up, to have a quick coffee and whatnot. Right, so that's second. All the heavy lifting gets done. Your message is clear. How to target people. What's your message, and you're getting in leads already. And now the bottom rung, conversion and sales. Right, conversion and sales. This is where all the sales and the business happens. And I like to share it this way. It's always result oriented. Whether you're selling a low ticket offer or whether you're selling a mid ticket or maybe a high ticket offer, it always has to be result oriented. Right. So what's this low ticket offer like? You're putting out there. Maybe it's a template for you to download. The result is that, hey, I can scale to 7 figures with this funnel template, and the value of this funnel template, right, this marketing funnel or whatever, right, is that, hey, this can help me shortcut. I don't have to hire people on an expensive basis. I just pay $27 and to buy this template. Right. So what this does successfully for people, right, is that I know who my target audience are. People who download, who buy this, low ticket offer of mine, right? Like let's say a funnel template, a webinar system strategy, or webinar training and whatnot. This person is highly likely to be in business. So you gotta know what your customers are. I mentioned in the first round, and to really package something like a low ticket offer to really qualify people who buy this thing, right? You know that they are high quality, right? They are looking for something. Just that probably they don't know you yet, right? That's why they don't want to engage you directly. But rather, right, you put something like this, right? It's so easy, right? The barrier to really engaging is so much lesser already, right? So how can you sell this, right? You can sell in terms of advertisement and organic as well, right? I share with you the organic strategies here, right? Right? Give away free stuff. So people see your content, they like your content. Hey, you have so much testimonials and wins. I'm interested, and you're giving content such as this. So subtly and quietly, they will actually opt into your stuff, right? Without telling you, because maybe they are embarrassed and really don't want to get in the sales pitch directly yet, but you're giving so much more value, right? That's the power of LTO, right? It can be ebook, it can be training member guides, or maybe you have a book to actually sell them to really, for like an introduction to them. Right, so this should sell by its own and not involving your time. That's why it's called low ticket. It won't take too much of time with just $27, right? You have condensed all this information to people, and people buy it, and they are of certain quality that you can actually send them up to a MTO. So MTO, right, normally is an upsell path, and they call it the funnel, right? So let's say I buy this $27 thing, and the next page, right, I say, hey, do you want to upgrade? Like the Coke and fries, you want to upgrade to a Coke and fries and upsize and stuff like that. So MTU is where we actually do done with you idea, whereby, right, it's always upsell for advertisements, right? Or it can be on the second page like I mentioned. So right, after a webinar, you can also sell this mid-ticket offer, but normally what I would recommend is directly sell the high-ticket offer directly. But if you want to have more people coming into your world first, right, you can start selling this low ticket offer, which is not too much in their pockets, right? And they are willing to invest, right? So after on this page, right, it's done with you, right? What does this mean? A few examples here. I can be coaching. So LTO, I'm giving you all the templates and whatnot. You can do it yourself, right? It doesn't involve my time. But right now you have all the templates and whatnot, right? I can guide you to actually create together, right? It takes a bit more of my time, but me using my lead services and my expertise to really share with you what you can press, what you can do, etc., etc. So like it's like coaching, consulting, really, right? Yep. Next, right, it goes to the high ticket, right? This is basically done for you, right? So you diagnose and sell what you do for them, right? It's a done for you service. So let's say I'm in a digital marketing space. I help you to create the videos. I help you to craft this whole process. Finding number 1, number 2, and number 3 as well. I'll create a enticing offer for you. The end to end. So you don't have to do anything. All you gotta do, right, is get on a Kickstart call with me. And usually, like for high ticket offers, right, it involves some kind of phone sales, or maybe right some kind of meeting. Right, people are investing tens and $1,000s and a few $1,000s for you, right? So it's better to do a one-to-one live call, or like when you see your company, right, you can get your sales team to actually talk to them, right? So a one-to-one call is on the call to really diagnose what they're struggling with, and so you can actually promote and sell your opportunity in a much better, right? So this is very, very important, right? And there's a psychological thing to it, right? We don't go. I don't like going full prospecting. I don't like approaching people. I rather, right, like people to approach me. So right, people approaching me, right, they are looking to me as an expert. If you're actually calling them, you're basically same thing as like what financial advisors do, like, hey, my name is Andrew, I'm calling from XYZ financial company. Are you free? So like the difference here, right? I know one person is selling me, one person is looking for me for help. So it's so much more powerful, guys, in doing this method, right? From the top rung all the way to the bottom to attract people, book your time. And that's how I create a 7-figure pattern-based business. And this whole blueprint, right, is how I actually scale my clients. And if you're interested on how I can actually diagnose together on your business, right, there's a link down below. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you and to help your business scale, right?